It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Live from Dodger Stadium, MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Rocky Sasaki.
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Now here is Trey Turner.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
And a pitch. That one finds the zone. And we're underway in Game 3. Kicks and fires. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push runs across as often as possible.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
This is Bryson Stott. Wouldn't chase that time. Sasaki, 22 years old, and he was born in Japan. At the belt and fires. That just misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball. And there's the automatic.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
In the air, left field, down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Here's Harper now. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one's a little bit low. And the count 2-1.
1 strike.
Foul ball there. Left-hand hitter waits. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. And today's starter, Ranger Suarez. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here's the 0-1. That clips a corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
On a line, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. And there's a foul ball. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw to third. In there safely.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
That's a ball.
Outside low. Ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And a good eye there. Gets him to chase after that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That's inside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Kicks and deals. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Batting fourth.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's Mookie Betts.
Yeah.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Turns and fires to Betts. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And now the lefty. Little chopper rolls foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And he deals. On the ground to short, could be 2. Over to stop for 1. And that's 2. Nothing on the board for the Dodgers in the first. We're back on the show from Chavez Ravine in a few. No score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Second inning set to go. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And a pitch. And the slider just misses.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
And a pitch. Just off the outside edge. And now 2-0. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now it's Alec Bohm. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. No score here in the second. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And a foul ball. Schwarber leads off first with one away. Strike 2. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
And a pitch. And another ball. Now all even up. Wouldn't chase that time.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Man at first, one away. Liner caught at second. Back to first, and they got him. Double play. Nothing across here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in L.A. and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Andy Pages. The wind of the pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And foul ball. Here's the 0-2. In the air, left side. Schwarber settles under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Teoscar Hernandez in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And that's in the dirt.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
One down, base is empty. There's a strike. 2-1 now. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. That leaves him without a throw, and they can't get the out.
Batting seventh.
One gone, runner at first. The batter now will be Will Smith. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. Runner on the move. And a foul ball. And here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Runner on the go again. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Hernandez around second, headed for third. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Freddie Freeman delivered a masterclass in 2023. Freeman and Betts fed off of each other's success, and it helped Freeman produce a .977 OPS, 29 home runs, and more than 100 RBIs. That's a great season.
Ground ball to Bohm. To second, there's one. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Number 16, Brandon Marsh.
The pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. That one close, ruled a ball. Now 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Batting it.
Andrew Vaughn now.
Andrew Vaughn.
Pitch misses outside. And that is ball one. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The Phillies trailing by a run here in Game 3 of the NLCS. Bounce to the right. Kim throws to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Batting up, the catcher.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. On the corner for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
That's outside. And the count even 1-1. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
That pitch clips the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Hit hard. That gets through. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The Phils down by a run here in Game 3. Just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Bryson Stott up next. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. This one in the air. Rojas makes the catch, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And here comes Tommy Edman. The wind and the pitch. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos gets under it and makes the grab. 1 away.
Now batting, number 6.
Back to the top of the lineup. Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Ball 1 low.
Ball 1, no strike.
Foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Bunting for a hit. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard.
Miguel Rojas.
2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Rojas, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
2 outs. Just off the inside edge. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but gotta imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it 1-0. It's game 3 of the National League Championship Series. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. The pitch. Fouled off to the right. Stott goes 6 feet 3 inches, 26 years old, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. That misses, and now it's even 1-1. Fouled off left side. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one is inside. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's Bryce Harper. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ground ball to the right side. Freeman takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He reached on a walk his first time. That one pushed foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Next offering is outside. The pitch. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
The Dodgers leading by a run, top half of inning number 4. Next offering is downstairs. Two down, nobody on. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Kim Third out. Phillies strand one. They're down 1-0. Bottom four, here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
And the 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Kicks and fires. In the dirt, and the count is 2-2. In the air, right field. Sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie now. He's 0 for 1. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Good eye right there.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Now batting, left fielder, Andy.
2 out, space is empty. Now the left fielder, Andy Pages. That one catches the corner for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fly ball down the line. Castellanos on his horse. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Sasaki back to work. Strike 1.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And he deals. On the ground, right side, Kim. On to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
And here is Brandon Marsh. Went down on strikes his first time through. Now one on the inside corner for a strike at 99. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-2 now.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And that's outside. And the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One down. Phillies down a run. And another ball. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Vaughn stands in now, looks at that one inside. The Phillies trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Lifted in the air, right field. Hernandez sizes this one up, makes the play, and it's out number 3. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Teoscar Hernandez. As the lefty gets to work, just missed. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. And a ground ball to first. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. There's a strike. Man at second.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. And now 2-1. Smith, the runner at second with 1 away. In the air, left field. Schwarber makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The center fielder, number 25.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Splits the plate, and that is strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Now the 0-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
No ball,
And a bat
2
like
strikes.
this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
0-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. Stop. The throw to first, and they get Edman for the out. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Top of the 6th
Leading
inning.
off for
And here's the
Philadelphia,
catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
And the right-hander back to work.
That's a
And
ball.
takes low for ball 1. And there's the strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a 2-1 on the way. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Hernandez raging back towards the wall. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall.
Rob's a potential solo shot right there. That'll fire your team up, but even more so the player. I'm excited to see how they respond.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner now. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Up next
Only
for
2 hits
Philadelphia,
allowed so far tonight,
second
Boog,
baseman,
so I don't think that one will
Bryson
disrupt his momentum all that
Stott.
much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So up next, Bryson Stott, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Throw over to first, and Turner's back in.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
And ball 1. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Turner runs. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for 1 run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Phillies fans want a strikeout. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
In the air, out towards right center. Edman in position. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the second baseman, Kim.
The second baseman, number 6.
The wind of the pitch. Ball
That's a
1
ball.
there. Right side, Harper. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball. One down, base is empty.
Ball three.
A rare three-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Kicks and deals. And there's the automatic. Line drive, pulls it down, and there's two gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. In the air, center field. Under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. New inning getting started, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. Sasaki back to work. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Michael Kopech looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia, a left-hander, also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Got him. One gone here. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Ball one, no strikes. Here comes a pitch. And that one clips the corner.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 3. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. Fouled off down the right side. And the righty deals. That one misses. And that's ball 3.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And right back to the mound. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Lifted in the air, right center field. Edman in position. Makes the grab. And that is that. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Leading
Here's
up
Mookie
for the
Betts.
Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie
And a pitch.
Betts.
That's a little bit low. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Orion Kerkering getting ready to go. Romano getting cranked up as well. And that one missing low.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And now the lefty. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
For the Dodgers,
So man aboard. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Turner tosses to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Teoscar.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one's in there. Strike 1. Bounce to the left side. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Right through there for a strike. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That's to third. Boom. Goes on to first. And they get the out on Smith. And that is the inning. 1 left for LA, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. And the pitch. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
So now the DH spot, Andrew Vaughn.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
One down. JT Realmuto steps in. Fouled off. He was late. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Vaughn over at first with one away. And he walked him.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Rocky Sasaki won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Michael Kopech.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Turner now, 1 for 3. To third, and it's just foul. That was close. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez ranging after it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
The second baseman, Bryson Stott.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
0-1.
Up and in at 1-1. Kopech a throw over. Real Muto gets back easily. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Bryce Harper, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. 2 on, 2 outs. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tanner Banks.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Freddie.
The wind of the pitch.
Freeman.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Orion Kerkering getting loose out there. Romano also getting ready. Missed with a changeup. 1-1. Bounce to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and he reaches safely.
The center fielder, number 25.
Man at first,
Tommy.
and now the center fielder, Tommy Edman. Ripped into right field, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now it's the second baseman, Kim. Very high with that one. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Throws to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. So digging in,
Now
Miguel
batting,
Rojas.
third baseman.
Golden opportunity
Miguel
right here.
Rojas.
And that one fouled off. Two on, one out. And a base hit into right. One run across. Now 2 runs score, and they're up by 3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at first with one gone. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. The lefty, the 1-0. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Feeds to second. Out there. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the 9th now in game 3. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Phillies nothing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Scott, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Hernandez makes the grab for the second out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Last chance for the Phillies. Alec Bohm will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Lifted to left, and that should do it. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
This team has been truly dominant in the series. Up now 3-0. Pretty demoralizing on the other side. You want to get this thing over as quickly as possible. So stay focused, come back for the next game, and close out this series.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs on 8 hits.